Hello, good morning everybody. Today I was just wondering, I want to make something interesting. आज संडे है, क्या बनाएं. Let us make a one pot meal जो टेस्टी भी हो और मेहनत भी ना लगे ज़्यादा. And I have a lot of veggies in my refrigerator because I just went shopping yesterday. So I've got some carrots, I've got mushrooms, I've got capsicums of different colors, then zucchini, then I bought bok choy and salad leaves and so many things I bought yesterday, carrots. So let us make khao sui today, a Burmese preparation which is one pot meal, and I will use spaghetti as filling accompaniment. So let us begin with the process. The ingredients that are required to make khao sui are: I will need a lot of vegetables of your choice. Then I need garlic, onion, ginger, then lemongrass, the inner side, which I will grind to paste to give it little aroma. Then I need kaffir leaves, little Thai curry paste, salt, besan, chane ka atta, and lemon juice, and other things you can see while we are making the vegetable. Coconut milk, that is the main thing that is required to make khao sui. This is a coconut milk based dish. Then I need spaghetti also. First of all, let us take a few kaffir leaves, that is nimbu ke patte, kaffir leaves, a few garlic pieces, lemongrass. Just remove the inner soft portion because this will be nice to grind, easy to grind, plus the sticks will not come into your mouth. Then I need red chilies, that is as per taste. If you love spicy food, then you can add 5 to 6, otherwise add 1 or 2. Then some ginger, a small piece of ginger. Now let us grind this to paste. Now to this paste that I have made, you can add 1 big tablespoon of Malaysian curry paste, either the red one or the green one. And I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Lot of dhania you need for this. Dhania powder, either you can roast seeds and then grind it to paste, or this is freshly ground. We grind our masalas every day. You can use 2 teaspoons of this. Then some haldi, since the curry is yellow, so we are going to use some haldi. And again give it one round in the mixer. Now take a thick bottom pan, add some tej patta and aniseed, star aniseed, and add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, any oil that you use in the house, and roast it for 1 second. Now roast this. Now add the masalas that I have ground to paste. Roast it for 1 to 2 minutes. Now take 1 big tablespoon of chane ka atta, that is besan, and mix it with water. Mix it up nicely so no lumps are formed. This we are going to add to the masala. First mix it up nicely so you can see lumps. Mix it properly. The masala looks roasted, so let us add some water to this. I'm going to add 1 big cup of water. Let this water come to a boil. Then I add the besan that I had mixed in water to this, and let it be there on slow fire for at least 5 to 7 minutes, so that besan kacha na reh jaye, pak jaye. Besan does the work of giving taste and aroma to the gravy, as well as it thickens the gravy. Add besan and keep on stirring the gravy for 5 to 7 minutes. Keep it on high flame. You will see that the gravy starts thickening, as the chane ka atta besan starts blending with the rest of the gravy, it will start thickening the gravy. See, you can already feel it. While the gravy is getting ready, once it comes to one boil, then you can keep it on slow fire for another 5 minutes, so that the बेसन एकदम अच्छे से पक जाए, कच्चा फीलिंग नहीं आना चाहिए. In the meantime, let us boil some spaghetti. You can use either noodles or rice or spaghetti in khao sui. I am going to use spaghetti. This is spaghetti. I have boiled it in water. I usually use the pressure cooker because it is faster, and gave it 4 to 5 whistles with little salt and water as well as little oil I have added. So now drain it and then pass it through cold water. It is coming to a boil, so let us reduce the flame and keep it on for another 5 minutes. I have drained the spaghetti, removed all the water and rinsed it in cold water. See, so nice. Now let us add coconut milk. You can freshly remove or you can use the tin. It's up to you. 1 big cup of coconut milk. The more coconut you add, the tastier it is, because this is a coconut based dish. While the gravy is getting ready, khao sui gravy, see, it's become a nice yellow color now. Khao sui is yellow in color. Because of coconut milk it gets its color, and because of haldi. I'm going to roast a few groundnuts and other things separately. The tadke wala bartan, add some oil to it. When the oil becomes hot, add the garlic pieces. Roast them until they turn brown and then remove them. I have removed the garlic pieces. Now I have added to the same oil groundnuts. Roast them also until they turn brown. These are all for garnishing. Nut is roasted. Now let us roast some onion. Now roast some onion. Let this also turn brown. Add little sugar. That will keep the leaves crispy. I am adding sugar. 1 teaspoon and mix it up. See, it has become a nice consistency, the type we want. Now while the gravy is getting ready, khao sui gravy, let me make the accompaniments. This is the spaghetti which we had boiled. This is mungfali ke dane groundnut. This is garlic. This is coriander. This is the spring onion, the green part, only the leaves. This is bok choy leaves. This is onion, and this is lemon. So these are all the things which I will need to garnish the khao sui. The gravy seems to be done nicely. Even the besan is ready. Pak gaya hai. It's giving good aroma. So now let us add the vegetables. Vegetables have to give that crunchy effect, so I've added it in the end, last, and I'm going to put off the gas just after 2 to 3 minutes. Khao sui is ready. Now let us make a bowl and serve it. It's absolutely yummy, very, very tasty. Better than what you get in the hotels. Now let us make the serving bowl. First of all, add little bit of spaghetti. Added spaghetti. Now to this add khao sui. Khao sui. Now let us add the garnishing. Little bit of garlic and the other things. As I keep on adding, I will keep on telling. So let me add some coriander, little bit of garlic, spring onion, bok choy leaves, roasted onion. See how crispy it is. If you put little bit of sugar, they become very crispy. मूंगफली के दाने. No Burmese or Asian dish is complete without any singdana, मूंगफली के दाने. Now I will add little lemon juice and little lemon juice. Now it is ready to serve. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, comment and share my video in case you feel like, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. This is Amita Bagai from Amita's Amazing Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching my video. Do make this dish. It is extremely tasty. Your whole family is going to love it. It is a one pot yummy meal. You can make it with spaghetti, or you can use noodles, or you can use steamed rice. It tastes good, all of them, or as it is as a soup also you can have it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Enjoy Sunday, and God bless you all. Keep safe, keep healthy, keep happy. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your one pot lunch.